Let's have a look at the numbers since January 2017, and this might just tell a story from both teams' point of view. Yes, we were calling it the Chase Masters, assuming that obviously you win the toss and chase first. England, every time they've opted to chase, 100% success record. For India also, pretty healthy, 82. And you could see from Virat Kohli's reaction there. He was like, why did we even come out to toss?
I know, no, he must have thought this is Cricbuzz. I mean, where else will a captain give a present like that to him? I mean, he was shocked, absolutely, you could make out.
But there's obviously got to be a reason. They would have thought about it. It wasn't by accident. No. They will have had a game plan. As you said, maybe you're mentally prepared to lose the toss, and therefore you've made game plans to bat first and you've made game plans to chase. So they're just going with that game plan, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting because why would you go against a 100% record? I mean, it's not a, I'm not the biggest believer in statistics because I believe a lot of statistics are old and out of date. But this is statistics, these are the current stats that we are talking about. It's not about what happened 5 years back, it's now. And for them, 9 out of 9 and not to do it is, I don't understand.
And look, another problem that can happen by batting first is that in the first game especially, they would be thinking they would need anything beyond 350. So they're already putting pressure on themselves that we need to get 350 plus. And if you're bowling first, at least you've got a target to chase. But right now, when you go into the game batting first, you're already thinking that anything below 350, our bowling cannot defend that. So if you have that kind of a scenario, I would probably look to chase every time because I know that, okay, I've got a target in mind, I've got a target in front of me and I can plan my innings accordingly. But if you have to bat first, you're always putting pressure that it has to be 350 plus.
Is it a mindset? I mean, you've got a good record as well chasing. I know we're differentiating between 20 and 50 over, but essentially limited overs. And I mean, obviously you would have preferred to chase and you've had a very good record.
Look, I think the game has changed just because after the introduction of T20 format as well, because if you see most of the sides, why they've been very successful in chasing is because they try and play 2 T20s in a 50 over game. They try and approach a 50 over game like a 2 T20s that till 30 over, even if you're 150 for 2. The next 20 overs they would approach as if it's a T20 format with semi-new ball, 5 overs of power play with 5 fielders inside in the first 10 overs. So I think that's why chasing has become much more easier. And if you're chasing 320, 330, if you're 30 overs, 160, you probably only need 115, 20 overs, and you would definitely back yourself to get 115 the last 20 overs with wickets in hand.
Also, what Gautam used to, when you're talking about it again, pitches that are changing every time. You're not playing at the same ground. So like Gautam at one time knew Eden Garden like the back of his hand. Okay, so he knew that this is a sticky pitch. If I bat first also, 150, 160 is the target. Because you've played 3-4 matches on that pitch, you know that pitch. Here, every time you're moving from a new pitch to a new pitch, so it's always better not to second guess yourself. Because what do you know is a good target? Is it 350? Is it 300? Is it 400? What is a good target? Here at least, you don't know the pitch, and that's what frankly gets him as well.
And another thing, the only way I would look to bat first is if I have so much of confidence in my bowling that even if I get 250, my bowlers can defend that total. If you don't have that much of confidence and the quality in your bowling lineup, I would look to chase every time. And I think if you would have someone like Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins, Hazelwood or Stanley, I would still be tempted to bat first and put runs on the board, and I know that I've got quality in my bowling lineup who can get the opposition out. But this English bowling does not look that threatening. That it does not have that much of quality that they can defend anything below 300.